Good morning to you. Good afternoon to you. And good evening to you. From wherever you are joining us tonight, it is Mayegun Live. I'm so sorry that I have to start this late. I just came back from driving over 400 miles. But we need catch up, don't we? There's been so much that happened in the last 48 hours when I was away. So tag this and say, while you were away, Mayegun, I was not really away. So tell every one of them that Mayegun today. Nigeria and Oti cook, Oti like, I've got lots of stuff for you tonight. The top of them is that Tifnubu don't go sign LGBT money. Right? And while it happen in North Ibai, while don't happen for North. In 2014, Nigeria signed into law, good luck, Ekbere Jolantan. Homosexuality in Nigeria is a crime. People have been lynched just because they are suspected to be gays. And yes, there are a million gays in Nigeria, so you know. This was considered as one of the reasons why the Americans, Obama turned his back on Nigeria and allowed the terrorists to take over power in Nigeria. Now, 8 years after Boko Haram, Mumu ticket, Muslim ticket. That's how they are shouting in the north right now. Ama Sorolale. I miss you too. Today. So good morning to you once again. Good afternoon to you and good evening to you. From wherever you are joining us tonight, it is Mayegun, and just call this catch up. So we'll be catching up in the last 48 hours. Anyway, I was away somewhere in London, right? In the last 2 days. When the alarm of help, kilo shilling now, people were sinking, drowning in their dreams, on their bed, real life. And guess what? Because the man, the Poseidon, that defended Lagos from the Atlantic Ocean is no longer in Lagos. And whatever I put there to defend the Lagos in his head is no longer working. We had to send out lifeboats to save people. Few of these catch up.
This is Iyanawuru, before Mainland Bridge. High flood, submerging all cars going to Lagos Island. All cars highly submerged inside the flood.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They go.
Yeah, they go.
You see long they strong pass you don't be go. You carry go rock me.
Jesus Christ. What? I'm practically swimming. No way. It's not even possible, no.
Oh my God. Jesus, yeah. Oh, she got another this side. Jesus, yeah.
I don't know how to talk with
What's in your?
my chairman. My mom is friend.
I swear, you want to send you my pants? You never enter my own, no. Hey! God, people are even backing themselves. Who will back me like this? How much for backing? Hey, what is this like this, God? Hey, God. I bet video me made them sleeping like this. Wait.
Oh, your phone well,
Madam, Jesus. God, what is this? What is this?
When are the transport fast?
Oh, yeah, move, go fast. Hey.
Keep your phone on.
I need to.
So that was all over Lagos. People are still trying to dry their furnitures, beddings. So many people have like their gadgets ruined, destroyed, and almost no part of Lagos was spared during that flooding. They've demolished thousands of houses. You would think that that could be a huge sacrifice eventually to save Lagos from all of that. Not even the house of God was spared.
Now they flood. This one now flood. This one, see our chair, everything fall down. See. Hey, I don't know wetin I go call this one. Oh. This year rain is bigger than any other thing. Oh. Let us watch and see. Oh. See everywhere. See everywhere. Everywhere. Feed up with water. Let me go and check you whether our instrument is inside water too. Oh. I'm entering Cyclis. Water feed everywhere. Water feed everywhere. Water free everywhere. Everywhere. People where sabi swim. Okay? Even if this one said we don't need to honor any electrical appearance because of shocking. The waterway soak this church. Make I go thank you first.
It was massive. Those who are watching me from Lagos right now, maybe some of them are like putting their feet on the desk and watching Mayegun. Oh, Mayegun, you are showing about us. This was 3 days ago. It's getting better now. So how is it? In the midst of all that chaos, it is Tinubu's children, the Agberos. They were there. What? To monetize it. They were actually charging people to cross the bridge or walk in the water until they were reported online. And in the same vein, within few hours, they sent their march. So that's like a 2 video I'm going to show you now. That's also part of what happened to yesterday.
Yeah, we can beg 100 naira long back. They are collecting 100 naira on each person to take this passage. This is straight fare under bridge. Straight fare 100 under bridge. Pay 100 naira before you can take the passage. And we have presidents in this country. We have president Tinubu. Look at their faces.
No, come back, bro.
Yeah, we can beg 100 naira long back.
So they caught them. As usual. Well, from the other news, just while I was like, tucked away, right? I wasn't away. So I saw the sudden change in the attitude of the Eastern politicians, the Igbo politicians, concerning this illegal detention of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now somehow, I don't know, maybe they heard us. They called a meeting. And in that meeting, they kind of feel like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be instrumental to the peace or to the peace process that they are trying to embark upon in Eastern Nigeria. And this time, they are ready to throw anything into it for his freedom. And from the grapevine, yeah, that's exactly what should have been done a while back. Okay? I don't know what is prompting them now, but from what I have, what I have gathered, right? It is expected before the end of this month or next month in August, if they are, whatever they are pushing with Tinubu works out. Okay? And also depends on the pressure coming from the Fulani oligarchs that wanted to keep him as a trophy. Nnamdi Kanu can be out before the end of this month. Depends on where the pendulum swing between them. Because it's obvious, right, that they can't really have anything to try him with. They have him. They could make up evidences and all of that, right? But yet they still couldn't. So yeah, that's what I saw them doing. And I've told you this before, I don't care. I don't care whatever they come up with. Okay? An innocent man is being punished unjustly. And simply because he is also Igbo, committing no crime other than asking for a referendum where the Igbos will decide if they still want to be part of Nigeria or not. There are Igbos who still want to be, no wahala. There are Igbos who don't want to be, no wahala. Let them go to the poll called the referendum. But the beneficiaries of Nigeria from the eastern part of Nigeria always sees him as a big threat. They thought he had political ambition, political interest. They went all out to destroy him and his ideology. But despite all of that, it's pretty much not going away. And they themselves are not having the peace they thought they would have when they waged the war, that they are still waging against the IPOB. You will know better later. Yeah, with time. So I saw them coming out of the Enugu government house, issuing a statement. So I was like, okay, let's hear it.
Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
A communique issued today, 2nd July 2024, by the Southeast Governors Forum, The forum commiserated with the government and people of Abia State, Ebonyi, Imo State, indeed the entire Southeast region and Nigeria, and the family of Ogbonnayanu's family. The people of Ogbonnayanu's family on the demise of His Excellency Dr. Ogbonnaya. The forum received the delegation of the former President Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, GCFR, Chief Emeka Anyoko, GCON, and His Royal Majesty Igwe Nnemeka Achabe, CFR, the Obi of Onitsha, who came on a solidarity visit to this forum. The forum deliberated on the review the report of the Southeast Security and Economic Summit held in Owerri on the 28th September 2023 and agreed to implement the aspects of the report pertaining to security and economic integration of the region and affirmed its desire to put actionable plans on the key issues agreed. The forum resolved to visit Mr. President to discuss the pressing issues, all pressing issues concerning the Southeast region. The forum also deliberated and resolved to interface with the federal government to secure the release of Nnamdi Kanu, and the meeting adjourned whenever. Thank you. Signed, His Excellency the Governor of Imo State, Senator Hope Uzodinma, CON. His Excellency Dr. Alex Oti, OFR, the Governor of Abia State. His Excellency Professor Chukwuma Soludo, CFR, the Governor of Anambra State. His Excellency Right Honorable Francis Winfo, the Governor of Ebonyi State. And finally, our host governor, His Excellency Dr. Peter Mba. Thank you all, and may God bless you.
They conspired. Listen to this. When they negotiated his release in 2019 or thereabout, was it? No, I think it was 2017. When they negotiated his release, right? They drafted the conditions and agreed with the conditions. And the condition was that he must not be seen in the midst of more than 5 people. He should never speak to the press, and he must never use the radio Biafra. So they agreed that among themselves. And the following day, they signed a paper to say they are their sureties, and they presented it to a judge who released him on bail. Now, he now went on to go and meet with the Southeast governors of that time. Devulumayi of Ebonyi. I can't remember all their names right now. Ugwanyi of Enugu. I remember Ugwanyi of Enugu. What's that? Ikweazu of Abia was there. This Oples Uzodingba was there. Who else was there at the time? Like, and then Unwabueze, the man is dead now. So they agreed to have Nnamdi Kanu to present the grievances, and say, I have no grievances other than the marginalization, which is external. However, the internal marginalization itself, neglect of our people. People are at the mercy of the mercy of upcoming Fulani terrorists. They will not be able to defend themselves. Set up security outfits in the name of the Southeast region to provide security for the people of the region, especially the people of the rural areas, prone to the attacks of these Fulani terrorists. It wasn't this deep then. Oh. Then he told them that to reduce unemployment and youth emigration from the region, right? That all the 5 regions should put their resources together to improve the economy of the region, provide electricity. Please, you are Igbos. That's why it said you are Igbos. You could do all these things if you wanted them without having to use excuses of Nigeria. You could have the best road and all of that. They said. He listed the level stuff, right? And all of them, none of them said anything about him, what he wanted, not even for the IPOB. Because to him, IPOB means indigenous people of Biafra. It's not a nickname, it's not an acronym. It's a full-fledged full name, identity. Indigenous peoples of Biafra. So if I'm going to ask for anything, I will want you to please protect them. You know? So after that meeting, they just called Bokuwari that take him out. And that was why they attempted to kill him. And they said he jumped bail. Right? The next thing, the Volumaya and the rest of them, they said they were putting together their own security outfits. The moment Nnamdi Kanu from exile mobilize young people inside that in the Igbo land. He mobilized all of them. Volunteers. I have the videos here for some time. Volunteers, and they uploaded the video. These are the Eastern Security Network. The same template he gave to these people who have the political power to actually do it. Even if Nigeria won't run mad, make them run mad, but do it for the sake of your people. They won't. They send soldiers to kill him. He managed to escape from those killers. Then the next thing, the Igbo governors, they came together, they proscribed IPOB. Okay, some of you have forgotten. It wasn't Bokuwari that first proscribed IPOB. It was these Igbo governors that came out and called IPOB a terrorist organization. They now started their own security. They call it Ebubeagu. Ebubeagu, where they have torture houses across Igbo land. Torture houses where they will pick anyone they know that, okay, I said this one has somebody, we know that he's a member of IPOB, he supports and follows Nnamdi Kanu. They will pick them, kill them, torture some of them. Some of them, their organs taken. Horrible things. Ebubeagu, they were supposed to go and protect the farmers from the Fulani terrorists. They were all over the place, hunting down. They said they were looking for IPOB. How can you put a security together to hunt your own people? They called in the military. They militarized the eastern part of Nigeria to intimidate every young person that might be listening to Nnamdi Kanu. They criminalize it. Now they will say, you're IPOB. Oh, you are, it's because of these roads. Now, all of that didn't work. So they kidnapped him. That worked with the help of Uhuru Kenyatta of Kenya, who is now parading himself all over Nigeria as one of the elder statesmen of Africa, the friend of a good luck Igbereju Lantern. So they kidnapped him, took him to Nigeria, drugged him, took him to Nigeria, tortured him, beat him, and all of that. 3 years after, still unbroken. Now they are like, you know what? I think some of us, if things goes on like this, so many of those people who are attacking people in the eastern Nigeria are using his name, saying as long as he remains in that place, they are doing everything in his name, blah, blah, blah. So these politicians are now coming together to say, okay, yeah, we must get him out. I don't care how they do it. Get him out. We'll deal with the rest after. Whatever condition of that nonsense they always put together, right? The Nnamdi Kanu I have known for a while. Just let him out and watch. So here is Abaribe, one of those who volunteered as guarantors for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's bail the last time. He has something to say. All of them right now, like, they are all over the place to try and see if Tinubu will just use Nnamdi Kanu to shut the North up. Or with this Samoa deal, $150 billion LGBTQ plus. I'm coming back to that. Abaribe.
Go beyond this. You can come back and listen.
No, I think it's beyond.
Let's come back. Let's go back. Let's go back. Are you okay? Yeah, sit back.
Nigerians want to know the purpose of your meeting with the AGF this morning, sir.
Yes, this is the members of the Southeast Senate Caucus, and we are here to see the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister